know, we had a little recording issues. Actually, not really. It was the microphone, and it was Lila. It's a little green light on the microphone to turn it on, and every time she sees a light, she has to switch it off all the time. So no audio was recorded, but I will do a voiceover for you guys. Okay, I have a feeling this is going to be weird. I do not do voiceovers, so forgive me in advance for anything crazy that might happen. I'm just getting everything prepared. There's no baking or cooking in this one. It's just a really quick thing you got to put together, a little bit of chopping. And it requires 5 ingredients. You have avocados. I just cut some chives and celery. There's going to be tuna. And this oat nut bread that is, oh my god, so good. It's my favorite wheat bread. Wheat was hard for me to switch to, but that bread saved me. I like this tuna because it's already prepared. There's salt in it, and it tastes amazing. No draining, no having to do anything. Here I goofed up. I am putting the tuna in first, and then I realized, man, I have to smash my avocados, so that's why I'm using 4 plates. Now I'm going to smash my avocados. It ain't going to be glamorous, as is the easiest way I could think of, but if you have better ways, comment below, let me know, because yeah, I kind of struggled. That's why I didn't show you too much of this part. I do like a little bit of chunks in it, so it can stay nice and chunky. I don't mind it. Now add the tuna. And then just add how much chive or how much celery you want. You can also add other things. I hear people add carrots in it, so totally do that. But this is just how I really like it. What happens when you run out of something to say? I guess we just all blankly watch the screen till I figure out something else to say. Stir all about. The oat nut bread, we're going to go back to that. I'm doing a 3-step. Oh, no, let's talk about the jalapenos. Hubby wanted some. I didn't put it in mine, but yes, you may add jalapenos in it. I do like paprika, which is what I'm, not paprika, cayenne pepper. Geez, that's what I like. I'm going to do a 3-stack for the bread. Mostly because I needed to up my carbs, and my first meal, because I'm breaking my fast, has to be a bit more calories. So that's what I tried to accomplish with adding a 3rd slice of bread. I did a 1.5 packets of tuna for extra protein. Again, it's my first meal. I want to take advantage of eating as much protein and calories as possible. I did that very gently. I placed that bread very gently. Alright, so there you have it. I did enjoy every single bite. And I will be adding paprika, but I don't add it on the sandwich. Like, I add it per bite because sometimes I don't want it. I know it's weird, but that's kind of how I do it. And boom. Super yummy. I hope you guys enjoyed. Babe, we gotta stop talking. We gotta start recording. No, seriously, we've been talking this entire time about intriguing things, and I'm like, hey, maybe I should share this with my people. They might like it. So yeah, let's go. So, first of all, I got my Converse. They're nice, very nice. I got a size 8 because I told you guys that I was a size 7.5 before I had Lila, and then now 7.5 feels a little snug. However, these 8s are a little loose. Hubby says they make my feet look big. It's alright. They're comfortable, so that's all that matters. Great price, so I'm going to link it for you guys because they were trying to charge me like $80, $90 for a pair of Converse, and I'm like, I know when Converse first came out, and I bought them at like $30, and that was all that, it was like $30 to $35. Like, you want to charge me $90 for basic Converse? You crazy. These were still like 40 something, 50, I want to say, like 49 or something, which is probably the best price I could find, because you know me, I always go for the best deals, which takes me to my second point about all the gym equipment, because I still am always asked about that. I do link them all for you, and the reason why I do it is because Every piece of equipment in here has gotten the best price, a lot of like time spent reviewing the product, seeing if it's a good fit. Like the cage, for instance, this one can withstand about 800 pounds, but I can't do 800-pound squat or deadlift, so I really don't care to get one that's like 1,500, and then all of a sudden you're paying 2, 3, 4 times the price for it. So obviously you have to keep that in mind. If you're not a really heavy lifter or power lifter, it's not like your profession to be trying to, I don't know, squat 800 pounds, if that's a thing. He's trying to convince me it is. I told him, no, it's not, but hey, one of us is right, one of us is wrong. So like, for instance, that is the best cage price you will find anywhere. The only thing that I have to warn you guys about are plates. Now, for some reason, if you try buying plates, weight plates online, you're gonna totally get screwed on those. Those are the best thing to find in the store. But dumbbells, for some reason, are fine. Like, you can find good prices. In fact, that's where I send my clients usually to find rubber dumbbells. Rubber, they're not rubber, but like they're grip. Not grip, they're covered in rubber. I can't think of the proper way to say it. But those are fine, because like if you buy a 10-pound dumbbell, you pay like $9.99 for it, and that's how it should be. $1 per pound, or sometimes a little bit less, maybe a little more if it's like a brand name, but not like too much of a big difference. So plates are the only thing you cannot buy online at a decent price. Do not ever do it. Everything else, yeah, it's linked for the best price for you guys. I take pride in that because I hate scammers. I hate like having to overpay for anything. It's more, it's definitely an ego thing, just because I don't want to be scammed, and I hate like when somebody overcharges you ridiculously for something that you can find way cheaper elsewhere. That's why I link it for you guys, because I want to share that with you guys. Another thing I wanted to talk about, because every time I talk about my gym or I show my gym, I get a lot more hate on that video. So let me clear it up for you guys. Like, this is years of equipment that I put together, and it could be very, like somebody who goes to the gym and spends like $250 on a membership, and then supplements, because I don't take supplements because they rob you of your money. But you know, like all that money you put into supplements and going to the gym every year for 5 years, it's the equivalent of what I've managed to build in my gym, you know. So another way to also put it is like, it's perspective. Like how someone enjoys living life could be different to someone else. Say you have two guys that make the same amount of money. One goes and buys like a motorcycle on top of his car, but then the other guy is kind of just driving a whatever car because he doesn't actually care for cars. It doesn't make the one driving the motorcycle more successful if the other one spends his money going out, hanging out, having experiences that he enjoys, while the other one's like, I don't really care to do that stuff, but I really like my car, so I'm gonna put everything into my car. It doesn't make either one of them wrong as long as they're doing what they wanna do. Same thing, like a lot of people got upset about the pool that we bought last year. What you guys have to understand is like that pool was like $250 maybe, like with all the equipment $300. We haven't gone on vacation in 5 years. So while families are going on vacation spending $10,000, you guys are getting jealous. Not you guys, but like those people are getting jealous that I got a pool that cost me like $300. Like, it's how you spend your money. Like for us, actually, I want my home to be like a place I don't need a vacation from. I love vacations, don't get me wrong, but I like to make it more comfortable because we spend a lot of our time here. So why not make where we spend our time more comfortable instead of only enjoying vacation once a year? Instead, we spend the time to make it better. Same thing as, you know, a girl who has like a badass walk-in closet. Maybe she doesn't go to the salon or nail or spa or gets facials, which all cost like $600 or something in a month. Instead, she puts it towards getting a better closet. So you never know how like people spend their money, and honestly, none of it is bad. If you like going, getting pampered, if it makes you happy, that's all that matters. So just to put in perspective, yes, I have a gym, but you have to understand, I have never spent money on a gym membership. Instead, I've put it, what was my first, this was my first, I literally had a 20-pound. And a 25-pound. This is how I started, guys. And I would kind of switch them out from arm to arm to do squats when I would keep them up on my shoulders. This is literally the first thing I had when I first started weight training. And then I started to get a couple bands, like resistant bands, and I would do my back. And then eventually I'm like $400 on Craigslist. I saved up to buy like a whole set with squat rack, with barbells and everything. And slowly I built up on that. And you're talking about 7 or 8 years, you know? You can't really hate on that, right? Like
those mats.
Oh yeah, these mats are all the way from then, right?
Yeah.
See, like I have equipment here that I've had for a long time, and everyone starts somewhere. And if going to a gym is your thing, you like being around people, driving there, it's more motivating. Some people do better in a gym. I do better at home. So to each their own, you know, you can't really hate on something that took me forever to put together, because it's something that I truly wanted. So just to put in perspective, do what makes you happy, you know? That's all I gotta say. So another tip, because you guys have been asking about my aligners. Aligners, they're like braces, minus the very expensive price and the wires in your teeth. And you also don't have to wear them for that long. I haven't really been talking about them. Here's the thing. I have had ups and downs with this company. However, it does not change my idea that yes, they're the most affordable, the best way to straighten your teeth. They are effective, because if you remember my teeth, they're pretty bad. I didn't even realize they were that bad until I got them fixed. And I will have to say, like, they fixed them 90%, and then I had a revision done, and the revisions don't cost you extra, which is nice. Unfortunately, that revision did not fix it, so I'm having a third revision done. But again, it doesn't cost me anything, and I don't have to leave the house. It makes sense because they're not seeing me one-on-one. They do have like some like offices you can go to, but mine was 50 miles, the closest one. I gotta go do that, you know. So then they send you a home impressions kit where like you have to like bite down on these things where they like do impressions of your teeth. Okay, hold on. Daddy will come help you in a second. Wait. Pros and cons are they do take a while. Well, they don't take a while to get back to you, but their communication kind of sucks because like you'll have to write them 2 or 3 times before they actually deliver. They tend to forget about you sometimes. So you got to be on top of your game and really like nag them, or else they will forget about you. It was supposed to take 6 months, it's already been a year. And I'm gonna go through a third revision, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. Those are really my cons. I don't know if everyone has this experience, or it just kind of, you know how like they're good with everyone, but they're human, so they may mess up on a couple people and give them bad experiences. I usually don't like to like think like the whole company is shit just because they forgot about me. Like it was just 1, 2 people maybe that had this experience, but overall I still have a good positive outcome. My teeth are like way straighter, and they do work with you to fix them, so it's not like hey they're not fixed and then they don't care or they charge you more. They don't, so they do work with you. So for that reason, I absolutely say do it. It's a fraction of the price of braces. You don't have to wear them for as long. The fact that you can take them out when you don't want them in, like I would do that when I would record for you guys because I would speak so funny with them on, so I would just take them out for a little bit and then put them back in. You can't do that with braces. You can't just be like, I have a special occasion but I want to take them off. You can't, you know. In my case, you could take them off for a little bit and get away with it. Smile Direct, I always forget. Smile Direct is the company, but I do absolutely recommend them. Like I said, in my case could have just been 1 in, you know, 1,000. Everyone else is getting great treatment, huh? We're not, although it would be nice. Very nice, so hey, just know. But no, experience has been pretty good overall. Nothing really huge to complain about, so I do definitely recommend them. Now, I get subscribers on a daily basis, and it's so cool when you guys tell me that you guys like binge watch all my videos. Makes me feel good, makes me feel appreciated. But some of you do request videos that are out there. We did daily vlogging for like an entire year, was it?
Close to it.
Close to it. Oh, we weren't troopers? We didn't get through the whole year?
You didn't get through it.
You're my cameraman. You didn't get through it either. Anyways, so we had a lot of videos and we talked about a lot of things. Recently though, the ones people have been asking for is like clothing hauls, which I have done a lot. There's quite a few of those. And then somebody asked about like the Smith machine again and a couple tips on it. I have a whole video dedicated to that not too long ago. Actually, it was probably like a week ago with like hacks of the Smith machine. So you're gonna find all this information. I just don't want to have to repeat it because I don't want the old people to be like, oh, this is so boring and repetitive. You already told us about the Smith machine and how to not like hook it or whatever the case is. But there will always be a video out there. You guys can keep asking, and if it's something new, I'll be more than happy to include it. But just know it's most likely done. Sometimes I actually find it hard to do videos for you guys because I find things to be like repetitive. I already did this, babe. And he's like, really? You did it like 6 months ago. And I know I'm hard on myself because I always want to share new things or do new things, even though it's like, how many things can you possibly do? You wanna go inside? Hey. So like I feel like that at times, and I'm like, I don't know, because like it feels repetitive to me. Do you guys feel like it's repetitive? He always tells me, no, I watch all your videos, they're not repetitive, and they always have cool tips, and cool, I'm happy about that. But sometimes like it's hard to do a video because I'm like, I don't know what new thing I can offer them. And I know that some channels go a little too crazy and end up doing like things that they would never do just for like views. But I'm not that type of person. Like if it's something I don't do, I'll laugh about it and be like, no, I don't do that. So what do you guys think as outsiders viewing in? Sometimes when we do like a lot of videos, we get lost in all that information, and like I won't watch my videos, so like I just remember, I think I did this, I don't want to do it again, even though it was like a year ago. What do you guys see when you watch it? Are you genuinely entertained? Do you like it? Do you feel I can add something in there? Or, you know, don't touch it, we like it? Because sometimes I really like, I'm like, maybe we should go to 2 days or 1 day because I'm running out of things to say, or maybe people aren't being entertained anymore, and he'll be like, you're crazy, they're fine. But to me it's hard because I can't see an outsider's point of view looking in. So let me know, because that would really help. Getting feedback and hearing that you guys enjoy the videos, it really helps me know, okay, do more of this, or you know, they really like this, it's okay if you do another thing similar to it, or you know, just kind of give me the feedback I need to keep me going. Because like I said, sometimes I'm just like, no, I already did this, I already cooked. He's like, but not this meal. So sometimes I could be silly. Help me out, guys. Help us help you. Help us help you. I will get my leg day in with my new Converse, but I won't be recording it here just for repetitive reasons. Do comment below and let me know how you guys feel about that. But I will be snapping it on Instagram, so follow me there if you're not following me there. I will snap the entire thing. And so yeah, let me know your feedback. We're gonna end it here. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, hit that bell for notifications, and until next time, bye guys.